Hey, what's up guys? This video is a beginner's guide to Fortnite. Fortnite is most known for its Battle Royale game mode, a genre that has become incredibly mainstream in the past 2 to 3 years. Battle Royale refers to a fight involving many contestants that continues until only one player or team remains standing. Fortnite's Battle Royale game mode starts with 100 contestants that drop on an island, where a storm slowly closes in, forcing the players to fight until one player or team remains. Fortnite's 3 main game modes are squads, duos, and solos. Trios are occasionally available as an option, but these 3 main game modes are more consistently available. To start the game, you pick your preferred game mode, then hit ready. Once all your group members are readied up, you will be put into a queue for a game. You start off in the lobby, where there's not much to do but practice your aim and building. After about 20 seconds, you, your teammates, and other players are put onto a bus that flies in a straight path above an island. Here you have the choice of when and where to drop. Some areas are more populated than others, so if you're a beginner, choose your drop wisely. After the first 30 seconds of the game, the map will display the storm's first destination, marked by a big white circle. This is called the safe zone. The storm will eventually slowly close to the edges of the circle. Over the course of a game, the size of that safe zone progressively shrinks, forcing remaining players into the same location. This is important, because if you get caught in the storm, you will start to take damage, so try and keep an eye on the map and circle throughout the game. When you first drop on the island, you will only have a pickaxe and must harvest materials and find ammo, shields, and weapons. You can find loot from a few different sources. First, the most common loot in the game, floor loot, will randomly spawn on the ground throughout the map. The second most common source of loot are ammo boxes. These contain ammo for your weapons, and the larger blue boxes sometimes contain potions. The next most common source are chests. The normal chests drop materials, ammo, a random weapon, and either a healing item or utility item. The blue super chests always drop rare loot, healing, ammo, and materials. A less common source of loot comes from the supply drop. The supply drop is a loot crate that falls from the sky somewhere random in the safe zone. They contain high rarity items, healing items, and ammo. Because the locations of these appear on the minimap of the game, they draw a lot of attention, so you should be careful when going for these. And finally, the rarest source of loot comes from the supply llama. Only 3 supply llamas exist per match, and spawn in completely random locations. Fortnite's Battle Royale offers 8 different weapon types that come in 5 levels of rarity. The rarity of a weapon is indicated by color, and the rarer the weapon, the more damage it will do. Here are the 5. Gray, most common. Green, uncommon. Blue, rare. Purple, epic. And gold, legendary. Let's go over the 3 different ranges of weapons. Long range. So far, the only true long-range weapon in the game is the bolt-action sniper rifle, a powerful weapon with only 1 shot per clip and for more experienced players. Next, we have the very popular mid-range weapons. These include the assault rifle, burst rifle, and the rocket launcher or RPG. Assault rifles or ARs are the most well-rounded weapon in the game and are perfect for beginners. Short range. 2 types of shotguns being tactical and pump, the submachine gun, and finally pistols. I recommend keeping at least 1 short-range weapon and 1 AR in your inventory whenever possible. Even if you're comfortable with other shooters, the recoil or bloom in Fortnite is something a lot of first-time players struggle with. Bloom refers to the aim area shrinking or expanding based on player behavior. When firing your weapon, you'll notice the crosshair will expand, showing the area in which bullets will randomly travel. Bloom isn't an issue in short and some medium-range fights. Feel free to spray your heart away. But when it comes to using automatic weapons at a long distance, in most cases you won't be able to hold down shoot and be able to successfully spray an opponent. So when doing so, make sure you're firing in small, controlled bursts. Next, we have to talk about health and shields. The green bar at the bottom of your screen displays your health, and the blue bar, your shields, giving a maximum of 200 HP total. You will arrive on the island with full health and no shields. You will have to open chests and search buildings to find shields. The 2 most important tips I have for beginners are: drink your shield potions right away. You should always focus on having full shields. It gives you a huge advantage. Drink small shield potions before the large shield potions. Small potions grant shields for 25 each and can only shield up to 50, while bigger potions heal for 50 and can give up to 100 maximum. Aside from combat, you can also lose health by taking fall damage or getting stuck inside the storm. To replenish your health, you have a few options. You can use medkits, bandages, or a bandage bazooka. You can eat consumables, or you can sit around a campfire. It's important to always reserve at least one inventory slot to carry extra shields or heals. The biggest difference between Fortnite and other battle royales is the building aspect of the game. To be as good as the pros, not only do you need to be able to aim and shoot, you also need to be able to build and edit your structures quickly. Mastering building is the hardest task ahead of you. It requires quick thinking and refined muscle memory, so don't get discouraged when you're first starting out. Building allows you to reach new places on the map that you wouldn't otherwise be able to get to. Builds also act as a cover when you're in a sticky situation and allows you to gain high ground above your opponents, which is extremely important. To build, you first need to find and mine for materials. There are 3 types of materials: wood, stone, and metal. Materials can be farmed by using your pickaxe on almost any object on the map. There are 4 basic structures: walls, floors, ramps, and the pyramid. But these can be edited to form more complex structures. My last piece of advice for you is to remember that unless you're queuing into solos, Fortnite is a team game. It's very difficult to win by yourself when fighting against other groups of 4. Here are some tips on how to be a good teammate. Number 1. Sharing. You can share weapons and shields to less fortunate teammates by going into your inventory and dropping them on the ground. Number 2. Dropping and sticking together. You're not going to be much help to your teammates if you drop at Retail Row and your team's at Pleasant Park. Number 3. Give good and quick callouts. Over there and behind us are not great callouts. Be more specific. There's a compass at the top of your screen, which can, in some cases, be helpful. Number 4. Picking up down teammates. If a teammate gets knocked down, you have 60 seconds to pick them up before they're eliminated. Now, if they're fully eliminated, they'll drop a reboot card. This will expire in 90 seconds. You'll need to pick it up and take it to the closest reboot van to revive them. The van will make a noise alerting nearby opponents that you are reviving a teammate, so be careful. You might want to build cover around yourself when doing so. Number 5. Helping with battles. This tip is pretty obvious. Help your teammates fight. What's the point of queuing into squads if the second a fight goes down, you run away? Number 6. Last but not least, don't be this guy. Don't grief. Griefing is when a player goes out of their way to annoy or intentionally sabotage their teammates. Bottom line, don't be hostile. Be a good teammate. Have fun. This video just barely scratches the surface on all there is to know about Fortnite, but at this point you should at least understand the basics and should be ready to queue into your first match. Hope you liked the video, and thanks for watching.